Well, good morning. Good morning. Day after a really tough loss against the Bears on Monday night, national audience, the whole 9 yards. Not much to say, and I will talk a little bit about the game. But before I do, I want to just let anyone know who wants to try to win tickets to the Vikings versus Lions. I want to start an online game where we can try to get 16 people to play a Jeopardy type game. I'm calling it Know Your Vikings. So there'll be questions uh, about the Vikings, players and situations and teams and this and that and the other thing. And the idea is we'll have 16 people, round of 16. Those winners will go into the quarterfinals and then the semifinals and then the finals. And whoever wins in the finals will win the two tickets. I did something like this in the past, and it was kind of cool. So I want to try to bring it back. So we do need we have one person who's committed, Scott McCann, if I'm saying his last name right. He's ready to go. And again, I'd like to get 16 people. That would make it really fun to see who really knows the Vikings and who really wants to go to a game. So, and what you want to do is go to https, vike.com /Jeopardy. And there's a online sign up form that you can just fill in, submit that. We'll get your name in, and then you're ready to go. I'll email you when it's time to. Well, I'll post the the pairings, and then start the game. I guess I have to get this all done or get the people ready maybe a week before the game, or 2 weeks, whatever. So the sooner the better. We have 2 weeks before the next game, so maybe in the next 2 weeks we can find some players and get this thing going. Now, as far as the game last night, here's my take, and I don't want to be too critical because it's really easy to sit back as Monday morning or Tuesday morning quarterback in this case, and and kind of say we should have done this, we should have done that. But the thing that I want to say is I really think Kevin O'Connell could have realized that Josh Dobbs didn't quite have it last night. And so I'm wondering why we didn't lean on the running game a lot more than we did. Madison only had 10 carries, and then Ty Chandler, who I really want to see what he looks like, he only had 4 carries. That's that's not enough. And especially when Dobbs didn't seem to have it. Maybe it would have helped him out if the play action game was established by having a good running game. I think that's where we kind of lost it. As a coach, I would think you want to assess where your team is from game to game and see what you want to put out on the field. And if Dobbs didn't have it, then why not lean on the running game? I thought Madison ran better than he's run in the past. He had a nice 21-yard gain. I'm wondering if we had Chandler in there, that 21-yard gain, would that have been a touchdown? I think Chandler gives us more of a home run threat than the other players that we have. So that's kind of like my take on the game. I kind of felt like we should have kind of assessed the where Dobbs was, kind of how he wasn't really clicking, and why not lean on a running game and get the lineman going forward instead of backwards all the time. It seems like Kevin wants to, check the ball every time. He'll do a token run, and then it's let's drop back and pass. And I think for the linemen, you want to get them moving forward in the beginning. So that's my take. Defense played well. They only gave up 12 points. I mean, you can't ask for much more than that in the National Football League. Uh, the offense obviously, and it's been KOC admitted that the offense just wasn't there, and in the 4 turnovers that is, I don't know, turnover with the number one team with the most turnovers this year. Congratulations. But hey, we're still in it. If we win out, we have a serious chance of getting into playoffs. Probably will if we win out. But that's a large ask right now. But let's see how it turns out. Let's again go back to my online game. I'm looking for 16 players. We just need 15 more. It's free. Just I want to see how it goes, and you will get 2 tickets to the Lions and the Vikings on Christmas Eve. If you don't want to go, maybe you can mention it to someone else that might want to try and win the game, and they go. A couple of years ago, I had other games where I gave away tickets to a fan who won. It was more of a prediction and kind of that kind of thing. It wasn't like an online game, but I did do some kind of an online game that was kind of different, that was kind of cool. But I think this one will really work. So talk it up. If you're unhappy this morning, I understand, but we're still in it. We'll get it. We'll get it. So let's skull out. Skull. Skull. Skull.